How did medieval chivalry evolve over time? Imagine a world where warriors not only fought fiercely but also followed a code of honor that shaped their actions and society. That's what medieval chivalry was all about. It started as a practical way for mounted soldiers to behave on the battlefield. Knights were trained from a young age to be brave, loyal, and ready to serve their lords. Their skills with swords, shields, and horses made them valuable in defending lands and maintaining order. The word chivalry comes from the French word chivalry, meaning horse soldiery, showing how important horses and mounted combat were. In the early Middle Ages, knights were mainly warriors. They wore chainmail armor and carried swords and shields. Their main job was military service under the feudal system, where they protected their lord's land in exchange for land or wealth. As time went on, especially during the High Middle Ages, chivalry grew beyond just fighting. It became a moral and social code. Knights were expected to act with honor, loyalty, and courtesy. They had to protect the weak, especially women and the church, and show humility and moral integrity. The chivalric code combined three main ideas. First, a warrior's courage and skill in battle. Second, religious devotion and service to Christianity. Third, good manners and respectful behavior in noble society. These elements created a sense of nobility and honor that knights aimed to uphold in their daily lives. Stories from that time, like those of King Arthur and his knights, helped spread these ideals. These tales made knights into symbols of virtue and justice, inspiring others to follow the code. As the Middle Ages moved toward the late period, changes in warfare started to weaken the knight's battlefield role. New weapons like longbows, pikes, and gunpowder made heavy armor and mounted combat less effective. Despite this, the ideals of chivalry remained popular. Tournaments and knightly orders kept the spirit alive, emphasizing pageantry, honor, and tradition. Knights still participated in ceremonies that celebrated their virtues, even if their role as fighters was declining. In the end, chivalry evolved from a practical military code into a broader social and moral system. It reflected how knights shifted from being mainly warriors to becoming noble figures who represented virtue, justice, and service. This change was influenced by the feudal system, religious beliefs, and stories that captured the imagination of medieval Europe. So, over time, chivalry grew from simple battlefield conduct into a set of ideals that shaped the way knights and society viewed honor, power, and governance.